Welcome to session 5 of our older people friendly exercise sessions. These sessions are funded by Sport England's Tackling Inequalities Fund. So this week we're just going to progress slightly, where the last couple of weeks we've sat in a chair holding on with one hand. This week we're going to try and not hold on at all with the chair. Obviously if you feel you need the balance to hold on the chair, use one or two hands for support, but we're going to try and progress this week and next session just to try and use no support, so no holding on to the chair. So to get our posture and position right, just get up nice and tall in the chair. You just want to make sure you're on the front third of the chair, so you can just hip walk to the front of the chair, keep our back nice and tall, feet hip width apart with our ankles directly below our knees. Back up tall, roll your shoulders back. So to start our circulation, we'll start with our marches. So we'll start with no hands on the chair and we're just moving our arms to begin with. Keep the elbows close to your sides, hands nice and relaxed, so no clenched fists. Good, and then I'm just going to use our feet. We're trying to sit tall without holding onto the chair. Heel lifts off the floor first, and the toe touches the floor first on the way back down. If you're finding you're not maintaining a nice upright spine, you can hold on to the chair with one hand just to push yourself up. Good, and then we'll add the arms as well. This is just part of our warm-up, just to get the blood circulating around the body and to warm the muscles and joints up. Progress to slightly bigger movements with the arms. Good, and relax there. Then our mobility exercises, we start with our shoulder raises, again hands by side, not touching the chair, back up tall, lift your shoulders up, and relaxing back down. 3 of those. Good, and then our shoulder rolls. So again, making sure we start nice and tall in the chair, lift our shoulders up, roll them back down. And again, one more, shoulders up, roll them back down. Good. Then we're going to mobilise our spine by doing our side bends. So starting up nice and tall, hands by your side, just going to lean down one side, back to the middle and down to the other. Back to the middle, 3 each side in total. One more each side. Good, back to the middle. Then to mobilise our ankles, starting on our, or one side, doesn't matter if it's your right foot or left first, but touching your toe on one spot on the floor and touching your heel down on the same spot. Good, so we do 3 each side, so 3 on that leg, 3 on the other, so touching the toe down on one spot, heel on the same spot on the floor. Good, and relax there. Then we'll go to our endurance phase, so trying to bring our heart rate up, work the lungs a little bit harder as well. So make sure we start with our usual position, our standard posture check, back up tall, feet hip width apart. I'm just going to start punching on the spot. So just the arms moving at this stage. Good, then we can go upwards as well. Good, forwards again. Great, and then for 10 seconds we're going to move our feet as well. So it's 10 seconds a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1, and just to our punching. Can go to uppercuts. Good, then we go forwards again, and 10 seconds moving our feet as well. Three, two, one. Fantastic. Next we're going to get our arms and legs moving again. So we're going to do a heel dig and bicep curl. So for this, we're going to touch our heel down, bend our arms up and back. We're going to do 5 on one side, keeping up nice and tall in the chair, so we're not using our hands to hold onto the chair if we can. Good, and 5 on the other side. Brilliant. And this time we're going to do a side step, small step out to the side, both arms up, then back to the start. Again, 5 each side. Keep them nice and tall, arms to as high as your shoulders if you can get them that high. Good, and we'll do 5 on the other side with the other leg going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, and then we're just going to go into a little march. Good. And then we're going to go on to our balance exercises. So the first one we're going to do is a one-leg balance. So previously we've done this, we've used the assistance of the chair to hold on, so we're trying to avoid that today if we can. So you start nice and tall, you have your hands out to your sides to support your balance. Just lift one foot off the floor, keep breathing throughout, so just make sure you're not holding your breath. And we'll go sort of 20 to 30 seconds if we can on each leg. Nice and tall, keep breathing in and out as normal. Good, and relax that leg down. Just rest for a second, and we'll do the same on the other leg. Just lifting the knee up, foot off the floor, up nice and tall, hands out to your side if you need help with your balance, or you can have them down low if you feel comfortable. You're going to try and hold this for the same time as we did the other leg, so around 20 to 30 seconds roughly. Good, and relax down. Then our wide base sway this week, we can do with both arms going across the body, so we're going to try and do it without the assistance of the chair. So going to left side, just come across, both arms up with flat palms facing upwards, down to the other side. We can do 5 each side. Good, and back to the middle. So next one is our tandem walk. So for this, back up tall, hands both sides. All we're doing, bring one foot back to start with. Place the heel in front of the toe, and step in front of the other. Bring it back to the start, and swap over and do the other side. 2 each side. Good. One more. Good. And relax down. So we'll go on to our strength exercises next, which we'll need our resistance band for. So we did five repetitions over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to progress to 6 this week. So we're going to do the front of the arm first. So you can place band down on the floor, both feet securely on the band. And then once I go through, enter the back of your hand, out through the front of your hand. So it's up nice and tall. Again, try not to hold on with the other chair unless you need that support. Make sure the band's under tension at all times. I'm just going to do 6 bicep curls. So just bend the elbow, keeping the elbow close to the sides and straighten. Nice slow and controlled movements. It's 4, we're going to do 2 more on the right arm. Good, then we're going to swap over to the other side. Both feet flat on the floor over the band to keep it secure. Make sure it's under tension with the left hand, nice and tall, keeping the elbow close to your side. Give it a bend, straighten. And 2 more. Good, and relax there. Then we've gone to the right arm, we're going to work the back of the arm. So again, both feet flat on the floor. This time the band will enter through the front of the hand with the tail out the back of your hand. Feel it under tension, nice and tall. I'm just going to pull the arm back and back to the front. Should only be the arm doing the movement, the rest of your body should be pretty still. 6 of these, so 2 more. Brilliant, and same on the other arm. Nice and tall, bring the arm back. Good, 2 more for the 6. Fantastic, and that's the back of the arm exercise with the band. Next one, we're going to do our chest press. So we're going to put the band around your back or around the back of the chair, whichever you feel most comfortable with. So again, the band enters through the back of the hands, the tail through the front. So I'm nice and tall, and we're going to do 6 repetitions, 6 chest presses of this too. So straighten the arms, bring back. If you find it's not strong enough, you can bring your hands further back to get more tension under the band. 2 more. Brilliant. And you can place the band down on the floor. We're going to do another exercise for our legs. We're going to do our leg extension, but again, not holding onto the chair, so it's going to straighten one leg. And look to holding that again between probably 20 to 30 seconds this week. So trying to build this up each time we do it. This is a great exercise you can just do at any point of the day. It will strengthen the muscles in your legs without putting any pressure onto your joints. Just make sure you keep that back up nice and tall, remain in good posture. The other foot flat on the floor. Good, relax down, same on the other leg. Breathing through it as well, so make sure you don't hold your breath at any point. Good, and relax down there. And we'll finish up with our cool down and stretches. So this week, we're just going to go into our march for our cool down. So we'll start gently with our legs and arms both moving together. Good, and just the legs. Heels lifting off first, toes touching down first. Good, and then just the arms. Good, and for stretches, we'll finish our upper back stretch. So nice and high in the air, just in front. Just keep looking forwards, hold this for about 10 seconds. Good, relax down, same amount in front. Stretch our mid to lower back. Good, relax down and cross shoulders. Bring one arm across, support with the other. Great, same on the other side. Good, and then stretch the front of your upper body. Just bring your hands behind, just lift your chest up. Good, relax down, and our leg stretches. Just going to bring one knee up, bring your ankle in. If not, just bring your foot underneath the chair if you need to, if you can't bring your knee up. Good, same on the other leg. Good, relax there. Then the back of our legs, straighten one leg, just touch towards your toe. Good, slowly back up, same on the other leg. Good. And back to the start position. And that completes session 5.